Unpopular college football takes. Nate has one. He said many popular TV analysts don't actually want traditionally bad teams to get better. They want the same teams to be good every year. Now, here's what Nate just did. He made a lot of you nod your head. A lot of you believe this. A lot of you are on board with this. In fact, I'm not even sure how unpopular this is. More I think about it, I think this may be a popular take. I cannot speak for every TV analyst, nor am I going to try to. Here's what I will say. I get accused of this a lot, and it's not true about me. Quite the opposite. I wish all the bad teams would end up spiking. Like I wish if I looked across the college football landscape, there's no team that was in the ditch for more than 2 or 3 years in a row. Now, somebody has to lose for other teams to win, obviously, and in college football, you're never going to have total equality across the board and resources and whatnot. So, yeah, you're going to have haves and have-nots, but I think sometimes if you watch a broadcast, and let's say, pick Michigan. Let's say you're watching Michigan versus Eastern Michigan or someone like that. Michigan's going to get a whole lot more airtime. The announcers are going to sound a whole lot more excited about talking Michigan. They're going to have more familiarity with Michigan. And that could be taken to mean they're rooting for Michigan or they like Michigan more. It's just human nature. You'd be the same way if you were in their shoes. You may not believe me on that. I experience this sometimes. I'll give you a perfect example. 3 weeks ago, we did a segment on Arizona. One of the worst performing pieces of content we've ever produced on this show. The segment was fine. Delivery was fine. The points were good. Nobody cared. Nobody cared about it when we put it out. And so we have to look around and we have to say, are we really going to dedicate as much time talking Arizona as we do USC? And the answer's just got to be no. Unless we're a charity, the answer's got to be no. Well, you could take that to mean, I don't like Arizona, I want them to lose. Or you could take it to mean, we got a show to run. And we don't answer to the mirror, we answer to the audience. I think broadcasters are the same way. I can't tell you across the board there's not favoritism. Because sure, there'd be favoritism in case-by-case examples. But the broad strokes allegation of, well, the dude with the microphone's always against me because I'm an Indiana fan. I don't normally buy that. And I think a lot of the evidence is not necessarily evidence that shows what you think it shows. So there are examples to the contrary, but I think by and large, the folks calling the game, I mean, just think about this from a business standpoint. The more good teams you have, the more interest you have in the sport. The more interest you have, the more eyeballs are on the sport. The more eyeballs, the more people see them. The more that people see them, the more their value goes up. Therefore, the bigger their paycheck is. Same way it works with me. Why would I want you to be bad? Why would any color analyst on ESPN2 want you to be bad? I don't know. Maybe case by case, there's an exception, but by and large, I don't know.